Get ready to run the Dragon's Maze pre-release. As the third set in the immensely successful Return to Ravnica block, Dragon's Maze is sure to provide fans with exciting gameplay, as all 10 guilds are pitted against one another in a desperate race to gain total control over the city. And this time, you'll add even more excitement to your players' pre-release experience with a special activity called the Implicit Maze. Players will not only be competing for their own personal victories, they'll also be supporting their chosen guild in its bid to be the first to reach the maze's end, with each one helping them draw ever nearer to the ultimate prize. Running the Implicit Maze activity will add a lot of interest and excitement to the pre-release, and that's what will make your players come back for more. When players arrive for the event, have them choose the guild they'll be playing for. If they're not sure, the guild information cards will help them make their choice. If anyone asks, the guild they play in the pre-release doesn't have to be the same guild they joined at planeswalkerpoints.com. When they've picked a guild, give them the corresponding guild insignia button and a guild pre-release pack that includes their chosen guild. Inside, they'll find 4 Dragon's Maze booster packs and 2 guild booster packs. One for the guild they chose, and the other, a secret ally, a guild that shares a color. Once your players have built their decks, it's time to start playing. You'll run the tournament just as you would any other pre-release. The only difference is that you'll want to keep track of each player's victories, taking note of which guild they're representing. At the end of each round, when all the results are in, you'll move the guild insignia markers along the Implicit Maze poster based on the number of victories earned by the guild and the number of participants you have. The pre-release kit's instruction sheet has all the information you'll need for scoring the event, including how far to move the guild markers each round and how to break any ties at the end of the event. It should take about 4 rounds of play for at least one of your guilds to reach the maze's end. When the tournament is over, it's time to hand out the promo cards and any other prizes you choose to add to the mix. Players of the guild that was first to the finish line will earn the Champion of the Maze achievement card. The players of all the other guilds that complete the course will get the Maze Runner card. Each achievement card has a unique code that players can enter at planeswalkerpoints.com to unlock the corresponding achievement and badge for their account. Everyone who took part in the Implicit Maze gets an alternate art foil land card, and everyone who played in the pre-release gets an alternate art premium Maze's End card. The more you put into your events, the more your players will get out of them, and that's what entices them to keep coming back, and to bring their friends along, which is how you build a strong and vibrant player community. So be ready for them. Your bundled pre-release event and Implicit Maze kits will arrive about a week before the pre-release. If you've run a pre-release before, the materials you'll get in the pre-release kit should be very familiar. Please note, the pre-release promo cards are shipped separately from the pre-release packs and are not for use during the tournament. At this point, you should have a good idea of what to do with the stuff you'll find in the Implicit Maze kit. Since each kit is custom made for your store, the number of promo cards you receive in each of the kits will depend on your allocation, which is based on your store's anticipated player turnout. Also based on your allocation, you'll get a number of guild pre-release packs, which come in cases of 20, one for every combination of the allied guilds in Ravnica. There's always excitement and anticipation leading up to pre-release events, because they're the first chance players get to play with a new set. Of course, it's always a good idea to get your players to pre-register for your events. And this time, you should consider having players also indicate a first, second, and third choice guild they want to play for. That'll help you be prepared and make things run smoothly from the start. And making sure your pre-release goes off without a hitch is really important, since so many players get their start with in-store play at these events. Be sure to keep that in mind, and to pay extra attention to those players, to help ensure they have a good experience so they'll be encouraged to come back for more events. Of course, you'll want to invite them and all your players to come back the following weekend for more events and other in-store play, including booster drafts. So, as you prepare to run your Dragon's Maze pre-release, really familiarize yourself with the instruction sheet and check out the WPN website for other tips and advice. As we've seen from the unprecedented success of the Return to Ravnica and Gatecrash pre-release events, the struggle between the guilds adds a fun dynamic to the always exciting in-store gameplay. And the implicit maze will take it even further, so you can look forward to having a store full of friendly competition that will help strengthen your community of players. Thanks for watching.